Hi everybody, my name is Spammals and welcome to the end of month vlog. This is a vlog we do at the end of the month, where we look back at the games we've played recently, we're going to look ahead into the future of what we've got coming up, and we're just going to discuss things that are in the air, and also check in on my weight loss. I feel this is something nice to do because it breaks us away from just the gaming, and we can kind of reflect on things. This month might as well have just been called Game Jolt. May, sponsored by Game Jolt. Where to begin? We started off this month playing Chiku, and I really enjoyed it to start with. It was a really simple, fun, but high stress game, and I got angry with it quite quickly. This was the first kind of game where I normally record like the whole series and get it out to you as soon as possible, but this is the first time I kind of just did one episode and purposely waited for you guys to watch it, get some feedback from you, and at first I thought it was going to be really good. I mean, my rule of thumb is I play what I want to play. That's always the top level priority. This is what I do for fun. But at the same time, I do listen and I read all the feedback, and I want to make sure that I'm doing okay. Because last thing I want is to bore everybody, you know. Some games I can just play by myself. I don't have to record them all. I can keep playing it on my own. But anyway, I did 3 episodes of that, and it was just not working out. I don't know what it was. It's a cool game, and I like the game, but I don't know, it didn't work for YouTube. Up next was Muddy Heights, and again, that is a fun, quirky game, but it gets boring after like 10 minutes. I really struggled to make a full episode out of that one, but once I start, I don't like to give up on a game or on a video, so I started and I tried my best to make it as entertaining as I could before the end came. Press X to not die. I liked the look of this. I liked the amateurness of it. So if you didn't see it, it's a first-person video, and you have these kind of moments where you decide that, like, what goes next. It's like, should I take the car or the bike? Like, take the bike, and you can kind of decide the narrative. But imagine that with really bad actors and really bad dialogue. It was quirky and funny, and I really enjoyed it. It's only a 2-part series, and it had a shower scene in it. Ooh. Didn't go down really well on the channel, but I don't mind so much because I really enjoyed that. That was really good. Kill the Bad Guy. It had like a feeling of Despicable Me to it. I kind of went into it really excited. It's not a good game. It was an illusion. It made you feel like you could create these concoctions of death that would take out the bad guy, but in the end, it was a very linear path where you had to do specifically what it wanted you to do, otherwise you weren't going to pass the level, and that really killed it for me. Scrap Garden. Canny the Robot. I love this. So I found this on Game Jolt to begin with, and I really enjoyed it. And at the end, it had like go support our Kickstarter, blah, 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 blah. So I give it some Googling, give it some checks, and it's already out on Steam. I was like, wow! So I literally bought that on the spot after I stopped recording, went and bought it, and we finished playing that, and I really enjoyed that series. It was really calming and sweet and short. Like, it wasn't an action game, it was like a fairy tale with a robot trying to save the day from dragons. Who else doesn't want to see that? The level design wasn't the best, like, it was very, very repetitive. The monsters were not very difficult to kill, but I kind of just took it for what it is, and I thought it was a very pleasant experience. Broken Puppet, another Game Jolt game. This is a 2-part series, and it was made by students of some university, I forget where, and I was really impressed by it. It was original, it was cool, it was fun. I really enjoyed that, and I had this sense at the end like it could be a paradox where it could go on forever and ever, and I thought it was a great story, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed that. Sam! I went into this game with high hopes that it was going to be very much like the Stanley Parable. It's a multiple choice game where you can either obey the instructor or disobey the instructor, and normally if you disobey them, they get upset with you and funny things result. And it had a little bit of that. It was funny. It wasn't everything I hoped it would be, but it was still acceptable. It was good to a degree. Like, it wasn't top shelf good, but it's like an enjoyable experience that I would definitely recommend to someone else to have a go at. Overwatch. I really wasn't sure about this game to begin with. Blizzard, World of Warcraft people. They made this as their first jolly into a first-person shooter. Words work. Blah. It was their first jolly into a first-person shooter, and it had this feel of Team Fortress 2, but way faster. The open beta came up, so I gave that a try, because I play World of Warcraft. It was like, kaplow, do you want to have a go? Yeah, I do, yeah, I do. I died a lot. I did a lot of death, I did a lot of soul searching. I found out that Tracer's not for me, but Widowmaker, that's her name. Widowmaker, that's the person for me. And in the video I said, like, I'm not gonna buy this, totally not gonna buy it. Yeah, totally not buying it. Definitely not buying the collector's edition that cost like £100 and was over the top huge and massive. And it came with this statue thing of Soldier 76 or whatever his name is. Didn't buy it. No, definitely didn't buy it. You can stay. Hey. Don't worry, I'm not going to be playing any more of it on the channel. I did 2 episodes. One, I was so bad that I had to go back again just to show that I'm not as bad as that. I can get good at these games. Not amazing, not international renowned best player in the world. Spammals amazing, but I'm half okay. A lot happened this month, and halfway into the month we started The Joy of Creation, and this was really exciting. Again, it's another Game Jolt game. It's a first-person Five Nights at Freddy's, it's free roam, and that was a really cool change of dynamic, because obviously with Five Nights at Freddy's, you're always stuck, and you can go like, look over here, look over there, oh shit, what's over here? Ah! But with this, it was just like an entirely new experience, and it was terrifying, it really was. In a dark environment with headphones on, with your music cranked up loud. Geez, the way they walk around, boom, 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 and then they see you, and it's like a nightmare. Boom, 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 and you haven't got time to look behind you. So you're like, I don't want to die, I don't want to die, and then you die. I really enjoyed that, and unexpectedly, it actually got harder the more we got into the game. It's 4 levels, and the last one hasn't come out yet. I think that comes out like tomorrow. It evolved, and I was really happy to see that. And it wasn't even the same place. So you started off in some dorms, you go down to the basement, and you play around a Barney, and she was terrifying. And then you go up into the attic, and there's Foxy, and he was definitely like a steam train. He was very fast. In the last one, you're in the woods doing Slender Man with Chica collecting notes, and that was cool. I say cool, you're gonna see I actually had a terrible time. It took like 2 and a bit hours to finish that level, and in the end it wasn't scary, it wasn't fun. It was just about not accepting defeat, showing that I can do this. Just after that started, I went on holiday May 18th. I went on a cruise. I went to Guernsey and to Belgium on P&O's Ventura. Magnificent ship, my personal favourite, highly recommend. And as that was happening, I was at like 498 subscribers. I've been following my analytics, and I knew that 500 was coming, but my projections did bring it just before my cruise, but of course they fluctuate from day to day as your subs go up and down, so it ended up missing. So I was away. I was trying to prepare a video. I don't want to give the whole story away in case I actually end up doing it for a future video. Yeah, I really got words! I was really gutted I didn't get to do that, but there's still time, it could happen in the future. But in the end, I was happy with the 500 sub thank you video that I put together, because I felt it was very me, very heartfelt, and very honest. And that's the highest thing I hold in this world, is honesty and trustworthiness. My words are failing, it's very late. So I hope that you believe that I'm sincere, because I really am, and it's so difficult to articulate so many emotions and feelings without sounding corny and cliche. Anyway, moving on. We played another Game Jolt game. It was called Hotel Remorse. It was just a short 10-15 minute video, I can't remember, but it was cool. It was a cool experience. You're going through this hotel, your wife's died, your baby's died, and it was funny. I enjoyed that I kind of made something funny out of it, because it was like, your wife's died, she's in heaven, all of a sudden her baby appears, like, wait a second, you was alive when I came up here, what's my husband done? I shall have words. And she comes and stabs you in the face with the butt stabber. I don't know. Bad things happen. Cheesy jump scares at the end, but it doesn't hint that there was going to be a cheesy jump scare. So it worked. It was good. The last game I played before leaving was Craven Manor. It was a 3-part series, and again, it was cool. I was trying to go down a horror vibe towards the back end of this month, and it was neat. It had this whole mechanic where you could reposition rooms around this map of the building, so you can kind of build your own building, and you had to navigate through the rooms to pick up extra rooms, and then it all climaxed with you having to go back through all of the rooms, and you discover what the whole plot story is at the end. It failed in the beginning in that it didn't introduce you to why you were there. It was just, hey, you're in a manor house, go explore. And there was this really creepy mannequin who was like, he was made out of bronze, and he just squeaked around, and he was stalking you, and it was terrifying because you never knew where he was. You could hear his presence, but you didn't know where he was. So that was a really fun game. With Craven Manor, I kind of pushed that all together because I wanted this definitive point of before holiday and after holiday. It's always difficult coming back from a break, a vacation, because as easy as it sounds just to sit here in front of a camera and do things, for me, I have to build up a momentum. So after having not recorded for a whole week, sitting down here in front of the microphone, in front of the camera, it feels very alien again, and I feel shy again. I retreat inside myself. It takes a moment for me to find my feet again. I find my happy place. So I started with Rocket League, and I did hoops. This was a game this was an episode I really wanted to do with the KG, with Nathan, with Cash. We had been trying to plan this like all month, but we just couldn't get it to happen. So by the end, I was like, no time left, I'm gonna have to do this myself. But it still came out a good episode. I feel it was a good episode. I was happy with it. It was my birthday this month. I turned 30 years old. I'm an adult. The game I played on my birthday was Facility. So this was done by the same guy that did Hotel Remorse, and I enjoyed that. And I didn't know he had done this game, but my buddy Roger, who I did Grand Theft Auto with, I saw him playing it, and he was having a bit of a hard time struggling with it, so I downloaded it just to see was it as hard as it seemed for him. So I had a little dabble, and it wasn't as bad as that. I think he was just having a bad time at that time. But anyway, so I ended up doing my own episode of it. Yeah, it wasn't as good as Hotel Remorse, I'm sad to say. It very much had like a rip-off feel of BioShock, but then it kind of withheld the goods. Like it was a monster unseen. You didn't really have any prefix of why you're there. The story was open-ended. So yeah, it failed on many levels, but visually it was very pretty. On my birthday, I recorded Pack War, which came out the next day, and Pack War was great. Game Jolt, once again, first person Pac-Man, you can't go wrong with that. And it had a heavy metal rendition. It had a metal rendition. It had a metal rendition of Gangnam Style. I had a lot of fun playing that, and I really hope that comes across to you. Again, another of my missions has been to have shorter episodes for you, because I'm convinced that it's more enjoyable for you. Yesterday, May 30th, so the channel Spammals, I for many years played World of Warcraft, and I still do, not as much as I used to. Like, there was a time where I was raiding 5 nights a week, 4 hours a night. It was kind of like a part-time job. It got way too much. I'm very casual these days, and now I do this. I haven't got time to play at that level anymore. Less to say, it's been a big part of my life, and I've made some very special friends that I'm never going to lose because of this special connection. The movie came out, Warcraft, the movie, and I was so excited to go see it. Me and KG went to see it, and that was my birthday present for him. He paid for my ticket to go watch the film, and we saw a midnight showing. It started at 12:01. That was brilliant. I really love this film. The critics are being so harsh to it, and it's not fair what they're doing and saying. I wanted to do something special on the channel, so I was trying to do a Warcraft special. So I was trying to think of ways to show you Warcraft in a more casual let's play kind of way, make it more fun, light-hearted. So I was trying to do something called what I called the one pull challenge, and that's where I would go into a dungeon and literally in a single pull run like a headless chicken and just pull everything I could. And then at the end, I'd have them all hitting down on me and I'd blow them all up. And I was going to go like increasing difficulty dungeons, making it like harder and harder to survive, climaxing in me dying. But I started filming it, it didn't work, had to can it. And in the end, I just made this short piece called Life in Azeroth. It was 2 minutes long, and it's just kind of a mock piss take of someone living in Azeroth and what they do during the day. Like, they just slum around, they drink wine and eat cheese, and life is glorious in the Alliance, in this lovely city of Stormwind. And the Horde live in the desert like the dirty minions they are. Brrr. It was really fun for me because I kind of got to flex a bit more of my Warcraft geekiness. So I had like a Warcraft beach towel, so I held that up as like my banner and dropped it like, "Hi everybody!" And then I had my buddy Pepe. So he joined me and it was really good fun to make, but it was too short to be the video of the day. So I did a double upload. That was just put to one side as a bonus bit of video, and I brought back Happy Wheels because I haven't played it in a long time and it's always good fun. But the problem with Happy Wheels is that the levels are not diverse enough. If you play it constantly, like if I did it every week, I would just be running into the same episodes and it'd be the same content over and over. But since I hadn't played it in a while, there was quite a lot of new levels. And here we are today. Today is the 31st of May and this is the vlog. Coming up for June, so we're going to be finishing off the Joy of Creation. I continue to get requests to do more Titanic content, and I promise there will be more coming. Titanic Week will not be happening in June, but I don't want you guys to feel like you're being ignored. I have found a fun little something that does feature the Titanic, so that's coming on Friday, this Friday. It's a short video, it's crude and a bit silly and a bit funny, so it's not going to be highbrow content or entertainment, but I think you'll enjoy it, and it's my way of saying here's a little bit of Titanic, but please just be patient. The Titanic Week will be coming maybe July. I don't plan that far ahead, so I don't know, but it will happen. Something I've been trying to start up, and it's been on my calendar several times and I've had to take it away again because I just didn't have time to do it, but I love Sherlock Holmes. I really do. I love detectives. I love Poirot as well. But Sherlock Holmes is the best. Face it, come on, everyone prefers Sherlock Holmes to Poirot. There's a company called Frogswares, and they've been developing for several years now fantastic games of Sherlock Holmes. It's a whole series. There was like the Silver Earring, there was Jack the Ripper, Nemesis. There's more. Anyway, The Awakened was the best one so far. But they have a brand new one coming out called Devil's Daughter, and it looks to be the best one yet, and that comes out next month. So at some point in June we will be playing that. I've already pre-ordered it, and as soon as that comes out I'm gonna be all over that like flies on shit. Pepe, you have to go. And lastly, my weight loss. I'm happy to say it's continued to go superbly well. I walk, that's my exercise thing, as well as calorie counting and reducing portion sizes, and I've upped my walk now to 2.2 miles. I try to do that every day. At the moment, I'm kind of doing it 5 days a week. I haven't got the exact figures to hand right now, but this month I've lost around 12 pounds. So I'm really happy with how the weight loss is going. I did, on my cruise, I put 1 pound on, and believe it or not, that's remarkable. With all the free food on a cruise ship, it's all you can eat, and everything is non-labelled, non-branded. You can't see how many calories are in anything. It's all just mystery meat in a way, in that you don't know what you're eating. So the fact that I only put 1 pound on, it was remarkable. I was exercising, I was swimming every day. I tried power walking around the ship, and I kept bumping into people, so I couldn't do that. So in the end, 1 pound on, but that doesn't matter because in the whole month we lost 12 pounds. There's only 14 pounds in a stone, so I lost nearly a stone this month. I mean, that's amazing, right? Right! That's about a good point to end this vlog. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you made it to the end of this vlog, thank you even more for watching the whole thing. If you drop a comment below, I will be replying to you as fast as I can. Watch it. The year's going really fast, and I don't know how it's gonna go forwards, but I feel really happy and positive, like with you guys there it can't be wrong. It can't go bad. It can only get better. And on that bombshell, thank you for watching. Rate, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you, and you, and you in the next episode. Goodbye, everybody.